Yeah, I make a second video. This is part 2. Because I don't wanna, you know, yeah, so much blah 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 is too much blah blah blah. After 10 minutes, people are not listening, and me included. This is interesting. That's why it's better to have this shorter videos. But of course, I also I love, you know, these 1 hour videos where people are just talking. So many details about a topic I appreciate, but very interesting. By listening to such a long podcast or video or something. Actually, there's more often podcasts or something. But anywho, I want to say so much stuff. Okay. I have the whole 1222 defined, by the way, and very often I experience it also that when somehow a gate of one channel is defined, that I have an overdose of this energy too. But I'm in the mood today, you know, to dive into these details more. I'm not a human design analyst, but I combine that also with my work and with my cards and so, okay? You can also check out my channel if you're new, so you're very welcome. At the moment, there are just daily videos, and I plan something new, woohoo, but I'm not gonna tell you before I come out with that, okay? There is a Dutch author, and her name is Connie Palmen. And I believe 2019 there was, you know, she was hyped a little bit, so to speak, in Vienna, in Austria, because there were many books out of her, or just one book of the year or something like that. I don't remember anymore. And I had at home a Dutch version and a German version, and I believed like, ooh, I'm gonna study, you know, both. Yeah, but I didn't because I don't speak Dutch anymore. I'm not in Netherlands still, but I was. And this woman, Connie Palmen, the author, I think she's a bestseller author also, she said like, and that was such a nice thought, it was very, very inspiring for me. She said, everybody depends on somebody. You always depend on somebody. For me as a manifestor, it was that sentence. That important. You always depend, maybe you depend on friends somehow, yeah, or you depend on your family somehow, okay? And I don't mean depend like, you know, being addicted to something or somebody. This is not the case. But she also said like everybody depends also on people that like your work, that like your offers, yeah, that like your work, okay? That could be something artistical, some scientifical, whatnot. Somebody, you always depend on somebody. Even though when you're self-employed like me, you always depend on some sort of client that actually, you know, wants to work with you, even though you're so independent, yeah. Very interesting. And now we have also the 44, the gate 44 defined. And I personally, I have the ego defined at the moment, the whole 2644 defined at the moment, and the ego center defined, the G center, the ego center, and the whole 2644, and my 21. So I have also the 21. So, you know, I separate this message here. Defined is the 44. We have a reflector transit without the definition of the G and the ego center. In my personal transit, so that has nothing to do with the general information, this is now about me, I have the 4426, the G, and the ego defined because it's coming together with my own definitions, okay? So, and usually I have an open G and an open ego center. When I don't meditate over the transit, it's open. When I meditate over the transit, it's defined. But it has consequences. But the consequences can be very good in the end. This is super nice. Oh gosh. But you guys, you have to book some readings when you want that I keep on talking about this meditation and how to meditate over the transit and to transit that on your own. Because I'm not gonna tell all the story, but my life is now better than before. Yeah. In fact, it's really a lot of better than before. I did that, okay? But there is a whole story behind that. That was my personal experiment on a 6-3 profile. Okay. I slept today, and Connie Palman was right. Is right. She said it right. Yeah. So you know, in my 6-3 life, yeah, there are these try and errors, and there is a lot of collecting experiences, even the stupid ones. But there was in StudiVZ once a group, es war zwar blöd, aber geil war's oder so, it's called, sorry, that was German. I don't know what's the original name of this group, but it's translated or said something like, it was stupid, but it was great. It was great to do. It was totally stupid, but it was really cool to do. And all this collection of these important and less important experiences makes the whole cocktail of that 6-3 role model thing. In the end, not in a normal leader sense, just by experience, just by living. Actually, only by living. I don't know. I impact only by just living. That's enough. That's enough for the most peeps. And so all that stuff is defined in my chart now, and I thought and I had a very, very great successful time on that channel with my readings here. Yeah, there were times one reading after another, after another, after another. But always when I showed myself in the camera, with nice hair, nice makeup, when I got here creative, like doing pick a card readings and singing rock and alternative songs, that was one video, or doing a pick a card reading, because this is here card reading and signs together, this channel, yeah, and doing the other video I was doing, the theme was Liebe, Sex und Zärtlichkeiten Orakel with Schlager songs, yeah, love. Sex and more oracle with German Schlagers. German Schlagers, Helene Fischer. Atemlos durch die Nacht. And after every pile I was singing a song like that, and I was, I did my best to look like a porn star, an elegant, graceful porn star, because I have a 12-22 from the 90s. I find that creative, original, and artistic to do that, because not every video was the same. In Schlager I was looking different, and in rock and alternative I looked completely different too. There is a monopoly of women on this channel. Spirituality is a monopoly of women. This is the kingdom of women. When a woman doesn't want to see that, she won't, just don't see it, That's what it is. So, and I was like, today in my bed, and with a lot of anger, I woke up and said, bitches, I'm gonna make the money now. And I'm gonna fuck that with you. And I'm just gonna make the money now. I mean, I'm a medium. I'm a card reader. I'm just gonna go and make the money now. And for the collective, the 44 is defined, and this is one piece of the whole channel, 2644, the marketing channel, but also very much linked with money and wealth. Yeah. Thank you a lot for watching. Everybody can always write me an issue. And I feel very bad because I have this creative and artistic side, and somebody's dictating me how I have to do my channel here, but in a very, very subtle way. These are power games here with women. This is not the nice, spiritual, lovely mommy woman. This is like alle Schlampen außer Mutti. Die Mutti bist du. For one part, one group. So, you know, for the other group, it is like I don't feel good. I'm very depressed. I don't have the strength to really go for what I want to go because I'm sick maybe. And I don't want to be triggered by all of that lively stuff. And that's okay, you know? I'm not judging that. This is okay. There is one really this mean and egoistic. No, not egoistic. Egoistic is not an English word. I'm sorry, guys. Egoic group. Yes, there is. Ooh, there is. Yeah, of abusive generator women. There is this group. And we have to address that. Okay, this is not so rare. It is common. Yeah, you know. One group, and that not even has to be mean. It can be just also like, I want my word like that, da 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 da, and I am, you know, I'm too proud to actually listen to something else, to actually listen to somebody with a whole different idea, because I could lose my face, and I have my little kingdom. My kingdom is a piece of shit because the guy is not calling me back. I look like shit, and my children are actually leaving the house now. This is one group, and I know it can trigger, yeah? I'm sorry, and I know that for some, it's not even conscious, and it's now triggering the shit out. Okay, yeah? And, you know, people of that group don't need to be mean per se, but there is ego behind, okay? This is just the thing with ego behind. So this is the first. The second is really people that are sick, yeah, and don't want to be, you know, motivated in that form because they can't, and that's okay, you know, guys, I love you, okay? This is, you know, everybody has to know which way to go, which not, what to consume and what not. But the karmic thing is, I started this channel quite shy, and I was shy at the time, and of course I was collecting a lot of people that actually I'm not resonating anymore. And Connie Palman was right. And when you just have the cash, you can just like this, and you say like, okay, I just built my own, yeah? And that's why it's so important to just have some cash, you guys, yeah? First, have cash, and then be spiritual. Love you. Bye, and share my videos, okay? Bye-bye.